Washington had projected that North Korea might conduct a nuclear test or launch a missile during President Biden's visit to South Korea and Japan. But there has been no such provocations from the North while he was in South Korea, at least. An American government official said that it's hard to predict North Korea's provocations, but there's still concern over a possible nuclear test.
Last week, the U.S. government mentioned the possibility of North Korea conducting a nuclear test or launching a missile during President Joe Biden's visits to South Korea and Japan.
We are preparing for all contingencies, including the possibility that such a provocation would occur while we are in Korea or in Japan.
When no such provocations were conducted during Biden's visit, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said it is hard to predict what North Korea might do.
All we can do is control our policy and our approach. If North Korea acts, we'll be prepared to respond. If North Korea doesn't act, North Korea has the opportunity, as we've said repeatedly, to come to the table and start negotiating.
He pointed out Pyongyang could still carry out a nuclear test or a missile launch, an assessment supported by American intel authorities. President Biden said he can't sit down with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un only when he shows sincerity, but the truth is that they're not even in step one yet, according to the U.S. National Security Advisor.
The first step would be for North Korea to come forward and be prepared to actually engage in a dialogue, and thus far they've not shown that they're willing to do so, but we're not even at step one yet.
When a reporter noted that, unlike during the Trump administration, North Korea is showing only provocations and none of its willingness to talk, he responded that the regime seems to have its own rhythm and it doesn't care which administration is in power in Washington. The White House said President Biden will also talk about North Korean nuclear and missile programs and Monday's summit with Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida.